Okay, I've got some sounds here that I want to load into the Radium sampler. It's done a pretty good job at identifying each of the regions. So this is one way to do it. You can just click on the bottom little identifier bar and hit R on your keyboard, and that will capture a region. It's also there to capture the selected region. You can zoom in using the spring markers, hit R again. You can hit /, and that will, based on your preferences under waveform, that will zoom to the duration. So if you set it to like 2 seconds, for instance, I can now just do that, hit the key again to zoom back out, go to the next one, zoom in, adjust, and capture. But I'm going to do with the shortcut, because it did a good job of identifying the regions. I can just go to the sampler and go capture the identified regions. And you'll see up there, each one of the regions is identified. And now in the sampler, it's completely empty at the moment. Or will be. There we go. So I'll load the sound in. And you can see up here now, each one of these little regions that I made is marked. And if I hit a key on my keyboard, it's going to randomly pick one of the sounds to play. It's that one. Over there now. Over there. And it makes sure that no single sound is ever played back to back. So once it's played all these sounds, there would be a chance that it could play the same sound twice, but it makes sure that it doesn't. So that's that. Just browse through these a little bit. Okay, here's a good one. So I'm going to do the same thing. Again, capture those as regions. Oh, I've got a little bug there. There anyway. I'm going to now load into slot 2. And now, when I hit a key, it's randomly picking a region from slot 1 and randomly picking a region from slot 2. So it's a good way of layering. And of course, you can adjust the pitch independently of each of the slots. You can also adjust the fade. I'll show you that in a second. But let's say I wanted those ricochets to happen on note off. This is called a release trigger. So I can toggle it on there. And I'll just, I'll mute this one for a second. So when I hit note on, it does nothing. When I release the note, that's when the sound triggers. So with both of them now, so that's release trigger. So here's some cloth sounds. So I'm just going to clear this all again. And let's move this out the way. So I'll just capture some regions at random. I'm not going to be too picky. There we go. Okay, so I'll load it in. So it's not clean on the out. So I could adjust the release and hopefully that helps. But if I hold it down, it's still going to be a bit noisy on the end. So by adjusting the fade, it's going to adjust the fade out on each one of the regions. You can see there's only 3 at this point. Or 4, I missed that one at the end. And of course you can reverse. And the regions will reverse as well. If you want to make any changes at this point, you've got to recall the sound. So I'll just move off just to show you. So I'll recall the sound. And there's all the regions there. I can zoom in, use my mouse wheel, and then adjust my points if I wanted to. I could remove one by right-clicking. And then I just reload it back in. And now I've just got those 3 regions.